Alright, here's my note card. I'll send you a good picture of it. Alright, I'm going to be talking about the Rolling Stones and the Altamont concert that happened in 1969. It was December 6, 1969 to be exact. A little background on the Rolling Stones. Mick Jagger, he's the lead singer. Keith Richards, he's the lead guitarist and backup vocals. Ron Wood is backup guitar, not lead, but backup guitar, and also backup singer. Bill Wyman's the bassist, and Charlie Watts plays the drums. They all hail from England, of course, and they started back in 1962, and they got popular with the song Can't Get No Satisfaction. So basically what transpired here was back in 1969, the Rolling Stones were pretty hot, as they are today, but fans and people in the music industry were complaining that they were charging too much for their tickets. So the Rolling Stones said, as a good gesture, good faith gesture to the fans and everybody else that couldn't make the concerts, that they were going to have a free concert at the end of the tour, which happened to be in San Francisco area, California, Northern California, and it was going to be free to anybody that wanted to show up. The first choice of a venue was San Jose, but that fell through, so because of the permits, and also the venue was too small, and the fire department couldn't cover all the people that were supposed to show up, and they estimated it upward in the numbers of 300,000 or so. So they went to San Francisco, and they tried to have it at Candlestick Park, and that fell through because there was a football game that Sunday. So that fell through as well. So they were trying to find a venue to do this concert, and it was getting tight. So that Thursday on the 4th, the owner of the Altamont Speedway, Dick Carter, suggested that they should have it over there at his raceway, and that with all the permits in it, and they could have the concert there. Jefferson Airplane was on board with the idea, so they went ahead and did that. The Rolling Stones put up $300,000 of their own money to have the concert, and it was set to go. The only thing that they didn't have was security, so they had to have some type of security. So Jefferson Airplane in the past had hired the Hells Angels, a local motorcycle gang from San Francisco and throughout the United States. And their leader, Sonny Barger, agreed to provide security for the Rolling Stones concert at Altamont for $500 and all the beer they can drink. So, according to them, Mick Jagger and company stated otherwise, that they took it upon themselves to do it, that they had no input or say, or they weren't aware that they were doing it. So that started problems in itself. Towards the middle of the concert, when Jefferson Airplane got on board and they were playing songs, there was ruckuses starting in the crowds, and untold stories or half-truths said that the Hells Angels started dropping hits of acid, so they started kind of being violent. And midway through the concert, one of the guys, a guy named, Jefferson, his name was Meredith Hunter, sorry about that. Meredith Hunter, he went to the front of the stage, and I guess he was kind of drunk or what have you on something, and he was pretty happy when the Rolling Stones came on stage, and they were playing Sympathy for the Devil, as a matter of fact, one of their better songs. So one of the Hells Angels beat him up, punched him, and threw him back in the crowd. Apparently he has some type of racism, because his girlfriend happened to have been white. So the Hells Angels, by that point, were pretty, I guess, offended, for lack of a better word, and started beating up people, and Mick Jagger himself got punched in the face.
Really?
Yeah. As a result, Meredith went back to the stage, trying to get back on stage, and this time they not only beat him up, but they stabbed him to death. So,
Wow.
along with that, one of the band members for the second band, I believe, was pregnant. Lady, she was pregnant, and she protested, and Hell's Angel punched her in the face as well, knocked her out.
Wow.
Yeah, so basically, yeah, that's, you know, a good thing that people were trying to do turned out to be a bad thing. And a few months before, Woodstock was put on, so that was dubbed the Peace, you know, Love and Peace concert. And as a result of this concert, the Rolling Stones were dubbed that this was the end of an era of '69, so that was the end of the hippie love peace movement, and it became infamous for that.
Yeah.
As a result of that, the Rolling Stones, Mick Jagger kind of went into hiding because supposedly the Hells Angels had a contract out for him for a couple of years, so the Rolling Stones lied low for a few years. So basically, that's it. Thank you. Any questions?
No.
Any questions? Well, thank you.